Yes. Yes. You old bastard. this crap. I got this cheap sander. I'm gonna show it. Don't buy it. Piece of shit. Look at that. The Velcro pad falls right off the rubber. They did that about the second day I bought it. So, folks, don't waste your money on something like that. Buy a Porter cable. Porter cable 333. That's what I used to have. I just wasted my money on this because I needed it in a pinch and my other one burned out. Well, caught in a fire and my shop burned down. But that's besides the point. I'm just showing you this is junk. They make a lot of junk nowadays. Real junk. It's all junk, man. Junk. Oh, junk. Yeah, I just sand this up. I went from 80 to 180. I'm gonna go to 220. Give it a good sanding around the gunnels, all the wood on the top. Then you can put that magic potion on it that I call linseed oil. That's probably good enough, actually. Jump right up. I just stretched some cloth on this one. It'll look pretty nice, I think, when I put the oil on the gunnels. I just stretched some cloth material over that canoe. I did that years ago to a whole bunch of canoes. And it's been a long time since I tried it again. I kind of like it. Tell me what you think. Do you like that? Like that with the... Supposed to be little bears. Not sure if I like it or not. It would be better if the bears were going like they're walking this way, but the cloth is printed one way, and the cloth wasn't wide enough for me to make it conform around the canoe the other way. I'm not sure I like it. I guess it's pretty cool looking. I'm going to put a piece of cherry trim down here, right in front of it. Something like this. It would be just thin stuff. I'll have to throw it in a steamer for a minute. We're just going to bend a piece of cherry around it. Cover up the ends of the stems, the stem and the gunnels. And it'll look pretty good. It's all done. It'll look good. It should be pretty good. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. Aziz Maloob. Aziz Matloob. How you doing, bud? Thank you, Jackie. Can't pronounce some names on here. Maloob. Aziz Matloob. People come from all over the world on here. So it's to be understood. I try though. I try to do the best I can do. People come from all over the world on here. I'm not a world traveler. I'm really not. I'm not a world traveler. See a close-up of this canoe now. See what it looks like. Oh, that's much better. Much better with that oil on them rails. That looks good. I'm happy with that. This one here, little bumps in the paint. We're gonna sand that, put some green on that tomorrow. It's gotta dry for another day. And we'll put green on that, another coat. That's a nice, pretty canoe too. I'm gonna put floor rack in this one. The floor rack will look just like that floor rack in his big canoe. Same thing, except it'll just be smaller scale. These paddles. I guess tomorrow I'll be building some seats in the morning. I need to make a bunch of seats. Need to make a bunch of these paddles, and I need to make a bunch of seats. These little seats right here. Need to make a bunch of those seats. There's another green canvas canoe in there, hiding in the corner. Canoe coffee table. I have to make a stand for that. Glass top will be cut out. That'll go straight across here, and it'll sit on these two seats. That'll be a glass top for that. You get dust on these canoes in here from sitting in the wood shop. I should put them in a different room. Another one here. This is going to be green too. Need some more. Another shot of primer on it. I'm not sure, I'm not that happy with it. It'll be all right, but you know, building one of these one of these canvas canoes, it's kind of like you have to be a woodworker / painter / auto body person, really. I mean, you're putting canvas on this thing, painting it, filling it. And if it has any lumps or bumps in it, you're gonna see it when you paint it. Then you might as well burn it, because nobody wants a canoe with a big hump or lump in it. Tomorrow I'm going to be cutting. I didn't get on here this morning until late. Had some issues to deal with. You know, it's you know, like that right there. That's going to keep snowing all night. It'll probably be halfway up that fence by tomorrow. I'll have to go out there and deal with it. I'd rather see a palm tree, to be honest with you. But then, that's too hot. Yep. Look at that, and they're mount up now. We're in for it. Cut some cedar the other day. I finally got my cedar load in. Just kind of giving you a little shop tour around here. I got this nice cedar planking. A good load of cedar, straight grain. This is nice cedar right here. Doesn't get any better than that. That's prime wood. Look at how straight grain it is. It's real stable, nice cedar, northern white cedar. Real nice wood here. Nice. Got a whole load of it. I really got some nice boards in here. I gotta orient it all so I know what to do with it. I usually cut the 2-inch, hack the 2 inches off the edges of the board where it's kind of like straight grain. The other part, where it's not straight grain, kind of like a little squirrely, I can just use that for the planks on the sides of the canoe. What I mean by that is on the bottom of the canoe, you have the 2 garber planks, which are these 2 planks right here in the very bottom of the canoe. They're called the garber planks. These planks next to it that run up the canoe, you have a pretty critical bend in there. It's a cup, kind of cups around the ribs. So there's gonna be pretty good cedar in there, else it's gonna split. So up in here, this part of the canoe isn't so critical. I can use the regular cedar that isn't that great looking up in there. That's what I do with some of this. And I use the better stuff for the bottom, like I said. 7-foot canoe form in there. That form there, I just hand carve them all by hand, by eye. I don't work off any kind of prints or anything. Matter of fact, my whole shop burned down. My whole shop burned completely to the ground, nothing left in it. A couple years ago, nothing. I didn't have a canoe form or anything. Everything burned down, burned up. So I had to carve this one, start making those models again. I built this big one over here, like I said, for the 7-footers, for the canoe lights. All had to be redone and built. Kind of depressing, but I did it. Anyway, I'm a little older, you know what I mean? Kind of want to give up on the shit. But you gotta stick with it. That's all you can do. All right, guys. Hasta la vista. I'll be back on here tomorrow. See if we can do something else in this canoe shop. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day.